Hey, JJ, what did it mean for you to you, Josh, to come in when he did? From your perspective, what kind of impact did he have on the game?
Yeah, it's always great to have Nebo come back in, or just anybody come back in from an injury and have their first game. Nebo's a big force down low with blocking shots and catching lobs towards the rim. So having him on both ends, doing what Nebo does, so it's a big plus, and it's gonna affect teams down the way.
Josh, did you expect to play today?
I wasn't completely sure, but I just stayed ready.
How does that feel? I know last week you suited up, you went through warm-ups, you didn't get to play. How is that kind of mindset or mentality coming into a game like that? And
it's something I kind of figured because like the week of the first game was the first time I practiced all year, so like it was kind of hard for me just to play the game. Right, like I practiced for the first time like the day before the game, so it's hard to just get thrown right into the game without having practiced like all year. So,
Josh, can you tell us what your injury was?
It was my hamstring.
Okay.
Yeah. What percentage? How comfortable do you feel like you are within the system, within the offensive defense, with how little practice time you're able to have?
I feel pretty comfortable. Like as all players right now, it's kind of an adjustment, but overall, I feel comfortable. It's not going to be perfect. It's just every day we're getting better. Yeah.
What did it mean to you? It seemed like the crowd finally kind of woke up today when you checked in. Yeah. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. Just seeing them have my back like that. It meant a lot to me. Just about to go out there and play, and play well for them.
JJ, go ahead.
Sorry, Josh. What did it mean when JJ hit the back-to-back three-pointers as well to cut the 10-point deficit down to 4?
It meant a lot for our team because at that point it was kind of a struggle for us to score. So for him to hit those 2 threes kind of opened everything up for us to kind of pull away.
JJ, was that about the quietest it's ever been when you're at the free throw line and Reed Ring? It seemed like everyone just got real quiet during those.
Yes, it was very quiet, but like my parents and coach, all my coaches all my whole life just told me just focus on the game and don't pay attention to the fans or whoever's in the crowd or anything. So just get up there and knock them down.
Did you notice the crowd and everyone kind of wake up when Josh checked in, and did that kind of spark y'all a little bit?
Yes, when Josh checked in, crowd cheered him on and everything, and it like brought the crowd to life. And so once we felt there was some more energy out there, of course it's going to help the team always pick it up a little bit extra and everything. We saw the score and everything, so we just had to push it and get it back to the way how we wanted it to be.
Knowing what he can do, were y'all and the rest of the team kind of like, hey, coach, when is he going to get in here? When is he going to be able to make difference? Were you kind of counting down the minutes till he was able to get back in?
Oh yeah, once we saw that it was actually live action that Nebo was back in, we just knew we had to get it down low and throw it up towards the rim because not too many people can jump up when Nebo once the ball's in the air towards the rim. So once we already knew that on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, we had another rim protector right there, and it's very hard to score a layup over someone that jumps, gets his head above the rim. Mm-hmm. So we already knew it was good on both ends, and we just capitalized on it.
Well, and I guess too, from the point of that he came back from injury and was able to practice up until he came in today, were y'all kind of just waiting for him to be able to get back in with what you knew he can do?
Oh yeah, for sure. We just. In practice every day, we always just tell him get back in rhythm, because it's hard to just come back in. And like he's been saying, it's just hard to come back in and just be back at your 100%. So we've been telling him get extra reps, helping him get extra reps at the same time, and helping him get his confidence back up so he can come back out here and does what Nebo does.
JJ, how much were you feeling it on the consecutive threes, and then you had the free throws that followed as well?
No.
You just kind of take us through that. All needed it.
Yeah. I just once I got in a little bit of rhythm, just started shooting shots that I normally work on every day, like those little field shots or just step into it threes. It's just shots I always work on, so it didn't come with any pressure or anything. It just felt like everyday practice shots. And then the free throws, I work on those every day, so I didn't have any. I missed a few in the first half, and so I just knew in the second half I had to capitalize on it.
What did it take to slow down that Ertl kid who was shooting so well? It seemed like the coach made some kind of adjustment.
We just knew that he's a very efficient scorer. So we just knew we had to slow him down. He's like the engine for their team and everything. So once we just threw, so it was like you saw, several people were guarding them, so we just tried to slow them down to the best we could do, and ended up working out to our ability at the end of the game.
JJ, how much easier does someone like Josh make your job when he's setting screens at the top of the key? And in the first half, they were kind of getting around those screens. In the second half, when Josh came in, it really opened you guys up when the offense started coming.
Oh yeah, it opens up a lot because now we can just throw it up towards the rim. Because if their big man is up too far and they don't tag, then it's an easy lob. We're reading that every day. That's what we watch in film. If their help side doesn't tag, then just throw it up towards the rim because Nebo, no one can jump up there with him. So those are easy reads. And then with their defense was like very low, like packed paint kind of a little bit. So we just it's just everything that the coaches threw at us. Their game plan, it was right. So we just capitalized on it as players.
Josh, you take pride in your ability to screen and get your teammates open?
Yeah, that's my job. That's what I do. So I just gotta do that every day and make sure I'm doing my job to help the team win.
Is that covered? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.